This story starts out in the past. A boy named Robert and a girl named April were in a relationship. One of the worst days of April's life is when she found her boyfriend cheating on her with another. April didn't give any time for explanation and left him forever. A few days later, her ex, Robert, moved away and never saw him again. Her boyfriend was always loyal and never treated her bad. He would bring her flowers every day, so ever since he cheated, she started to hate flowers. Now let's bring the story to the present. I'm April, and I'm late! April started running to meet a new student she is showing around. She made her way through the hall and met up with a new student who just so happened to be a boy. Hi, I'm April, I said to the boy who wasn't paying attention to me. He finally noticed me and said, Hi, I'm Cole. Sorry, I was busy. It's nice to meet you though. Being annoyed, I decided to start the school tour. The two made their way through the school and met lots of students and teachers along the way. While April was happy and energetic, Cole was tired. Finally, the school tour was over, and the bell rang. And that concludes the school tour. And you can go right into the store to meet the principal to get your classes. As I'm starting to walk away from the weird boy, he calls me back. Wait, April, right? Why are you leaving so fast? He annoyingly said. I have to get to class, I informed him. Fine, then see you after class, he said, winking at me. Hey, don't do that, I moaned, walking away from him. April was a little annoyed. She walked to her next class through the hallway and wanted to forget all about the boy she just met. Little did she know how hard that would be in a few minutes. Are you enjoying the video? If you are, don't forget to like and subscribe. We have to reach our first goal of 100 subs. Okay, bye. Enjoy the rest of the video. School is now out for the day, and April is making her way out of class to meet her best friend Abby. Her and Abby have been friends since forever, and Abby was there to help April feel better after the breakup with Robert. Hi, Abby! I yelled from the hall. Abby looked very surprised as she saw her amazing bestie running towards her, which is me. I made it to Abby, but she yelled at me like always, because I run in the halls. Excuse me? A voice said out of nowhere. Suddenly, I noticed the boy, Cole, that I toured around found me. Cole, can I help you? So, who's this boy? Abby asked. Is he a crush? What? No! I yelled. I wanted to talk to you, he said. Cole had his hands behind his back, and suddenly he brought out a rose. April stood there in silence as she looked at the flower. Flashbacks of April's ex filled her mind, and all she saw was him with an evil grin. Cole was trying to talk to her, but she was distant. Her best friend was also trying to get her attention. April, Abby said in worriment, there's a nice boy talking to you, and you decide to zone out? Cole started to talk, but I was trying to ignore him. But then I lost it. Cole, I'm not interested, and get that flower away from me. Never talk to me again. I hate flowers. April ran away, and Cole was left brokenhearted. He didn't understand what April was going through. That's when April's bestie stepped in. She told him all about April's past and about April's ex cheating on her. How she has little trust in relationships right now, and how her ex always brought her flowers, and that's why she hates flowers. After the explanation, Cole understood and went home. Abby went to find April, and when she found her, they both didn't speak a word about Cole and went home. The next day was a Friday, and everyone made their way to school. April, on the other hand, didn't want to go to school. She felt really bad about being rude to a boy she just met. It wasn't his fault that she hated flowers. April made her choice and decided not to go to school, and her parents let her. Abby was worried about April, so after school, Abby went to visit her. April explained everything to Abby, about the flower reminding her of her ex, blaming Cole when he didn't know she hated flowers, and how she felt so bad about being rude to someone she barely knew. Suddenly, Abby had to leave, and April was left alone. She decided to take a nap, and when she woke, she heard the doorbell and walked to the door. Cole? What are you doing here? He explained to me that Abby told him everything. He also said he wanted to check on me. Then he asked a question that surprised me. He said that he wanted to take me out. Cole took a chance and asked April to give him a chance and go out with him. April was a little surprised, and memories of her ex flooded her mind again. But she didn't let them get to her this time. It's been a year since her ex left, and she has to let it go. While she was thinking to herself, Cole decided to make a promise. He promised her that he would never let her down and would never let her go. April didn't know if she could believe him because she just met him, but she agreed to go out with him on one condition, of no flowers. I'm so excited that I'm finally graduating, and Cole was chosen to make a graduation speech, or something. Oh, there he is! Cole stood at the microphone with a smile. Unexpectedly, he said that he wanted me to come up. Everyone looked at me, and I went up. Suddenly, something unexpected happened. April stood on the stage next to Cole, being confused, but that's when Cole suddenly got down on one knee. He started saying good times both of them had, and talked about his promise to her. Then he asked her to marry him. He promised once again to always be there for her and never let her down.